Hello everybody, and in today's video we're gonna make a big meal. Sauerkraut and pork with air-fried zucchini. Now this meal has a lot of stuff, like you have to put the pork and the sauerkraut in a roaster and air-fry the zucchini, plus maybe a few other things. So this is gonna be one you're definitely gonna wanna watch. Without further ado, subscribe, support a small channel, and let's get into the video. Now the first step to making this is we have to go over here to our oven. We have to set it to 350 and then put it on bake. Let's start with seasoning it with salt. So we're just gonna season it over with salt. Then we're gonna take our pepper, gonna season it with pepper, bit of garlic salt, season it with that, and then we're also just gonna squeeze a tiny bit of lemon onto it. Now we're gonna take our pork tenderloin, we're gonna put it in this pot and let it bake for about 2 hours. Now that we just partially roasted this pork, first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna take our celery and cut it up. Now what we're gonna do is cut up our carrots. Now let's chop up our onion. Okay, now that we cut up our vegetables, we're gonna take the sauerkraut and put half of the jar in the pot that we used to cook the pork roast. Now that we added in the sauerkraut to that, we're gonna add in our vegetables. Now that we have our half of the sauerkraut and vegetables in, let's add in our roast. Now before we add it in, let's cut it up by the rope separating each quarter of it. Okay, now that we have our vegetables, our pork, and the bottom layer of a sauerkraut, let's add in the rest of the sauerkraut over top of all of this. We set our oven to 300 and we also set it to bake. Now what we did is we put a lid onto our sauerkraut pork mixture, and now we're gonna put this in the oven for about 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. We just took the pork out of the oven and now we're gonna let it rest. Okay, now it's time that we're gonna prepare the air-fried zucchini. First step is cutting up our zucchini. Now let's add in our cut up zucchini into this bowl. Now we're gonna add in a tablespoon of olive oil to our zucchini. Now let's add in a bit of garlic salt. Now let's mix it together. Now we're gonna preheat our air fryer to 380. Now that it's done preheating, let's add in our zucchini for 8 minutes. You know what would make the apple cider better? With a bit of pepper in it. The zucchini just finished, and it is looking amazing. Now that the zucchini's done, and also we have our pork roast done, let's plate it. Now it's time for the moment we've all been waiting for, the taste test. Let's start with zucchini. Good. Now let's try the main dish, the pork and sauerkraut. That's good. That's really good. That's amazing. bye.